All right, here we go. Prepare for entertainment. Okay. My name's Rob. According to the book, a supervisor may face a challenge in the future. A problem employee. That's going to be me tonight. By general idea, I'm either willing or unwilling or unable to follow the rules in a workplace. I'll be unable to follow the rules tonight. On top of that, the book says I'm either one that causes problems or I have problems. Now my boss behind me, Queen, she's going to have to deal with me in counseling and disciplinary confrontations. Now I tell you, she better have her wits about her. I know my rights as an employee. If she tries to say I'm a bad guy or I'm stupid, you better believe I'll cut her water off like that when she puts down my personality. So listen up. Daryl's going to explain the task given us by Mr. May. And Ron will tell you all about how we plan to easily take on this challenge and throw it back at him beaten. Daryl, good morning. What do you need today?
I just need to get my check cashed, Jerry.
All right. There you are.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hello, what you need today?
I'm pretty good. I need to cash my check too.
Okay. There you are. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hello. How can I help you?
I'd like a printout of my savings account.
Oh, easy. There you are.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hello. How can I help you?
I need a loan application.
Application. There you are. 5 years later. Okay.
Excuse me. Is your lane open?
Yeah. Hurry up. We want.
I just need to get my check cashed.
Shake her. Sorry. What?
I just need to get my check cashed.
Oh. Fine. Okay, there.
You
Later.
having a bad day or something?
Not from this thing. What do you want?
Yeah, I need to cash my check this Friday.
Fine. Whoa.
Hey, pay attention to my phone.
She's like a candy, man. She's got all the emotions. Oh, here. Here's your money.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah.
I'd like a printout of my savings account.
Sure. Oh, let's see.
You have a problem with your hair there?
Oh, yeah, man. Shelly likes long hair. I want to make sure I hadn't lost any. After all, if your dog didn't have hair, would you pet it? Here. Adios.
I need a printout for that.
God bless, man. Here. There you go. Oh, see it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get the facts straight and meet his rights. Right now, if you can see...
All right, so you met all my rights, but tell me this. Why are you trying to fire me? Just because I talk a lot? Or my raise 2 months ago is making everyone jealous? Or perhaps you don't like me anymore? Tell me, I want to hear it.
Rob, you've done all the talking so far.
All right.
And that talking has been based on your assumptions.
Okay.
You listen to me now. My concern for you is based on specific facts. They are facts that reflect a change in your performance and behavior where I represent this bank as a teller. Let's look at your past and present work performance.
Yeah, let's do it here and now. But hold on a minute. I've got to show you all something. Bring it on. Check this out. It's like brand new. Nobody ever opened this one. It's law for business and personal use. Forget the bank's policies. I want to know what laws back her up. What can she really prove against me? Well, they found out that the boss and I have a relationship legally termed employment at will. That means she can fire me at any time because there's no agreement. She didn't say I was hired till March or 2004. Also means I can quit at any time. If she really wanted to pick a detailed bone with me, she could point out that the law expects me, not her, the law expects me, the employee, to be obedient. I've got to follow the bank rules, in good spirit though. In Get this. The law states that the duty of obedience exists whether or not the employee has expressly agreed on it. So I can't say, where's it written down? Where does it say I'm going to do this thing? It's expected for me to be obedient. Now, if she decides to demote me, I'll probably not work as hard. I'll probably turn into this guy right here. She demotes me, this will be me. That'll be me. She demotes me, whatever you say, fine. You send me down. The law says she can expect from me reasonable skill. She could use my good track record against me, actually. So if I start saying, look, by God, I've done this, I've got raises, I've been here 5 years, she can turn that around. It proves I had the skill to do it to begin with. The legal way of saying it, the employer need not keep the employee. That's awesome the way it's phrased. The employer, her, need not keep me, nor pay me damages for firing me if I fail to perform. I've proved I can do that, now I'm not. Loyalty and honesty is something the law expects from you. Put it shortly, you and I are obligated to look out for the employer's best interests. I wasn't. They were paying a lot of money to get people to come in this bank and bring their money. I was turning them away. Reasonable performance. What's that? Well, look at the type of job I do. Banking. When dealing with people's money and private information, you better handle things a certain way. I failed to do that for a while. She could put another nail in my coffin with what the duty of performance says. An employer is justified in firing me or you if we fail to perform in the prescribed manner. Right there. I can be canned. She had every law backing her. Here's another book, just like new. It's never been opened, it seems like, up in the library. Understanding Business and Personal Law. Employment at will has something to protect me from a terminating happy boss. It's the implied contract rule. If she decides, all right, I won't demote you, so you turn in that guy, we'll just suspend you for a while. We'll think what we'll do, then give you the cold shoulder. You'll either go ahead and quit and find another job, or then we'll can you when you come back. We'll think of an excuse. That's an implied contract. That's a promise. She's liable, the bank is liable, if the employee, actually relies on that hope. And as a result, I don't do anything. If I don't look for a job because I'm just suspended, they'll deal with me later. They fire me, I'm out of a job. I've got a house payment due, car payment due. She's liable. Because I was hoping on her implied contract that I still had a job waiting. I was going to be disciplined. She's also liable if the employee ordinarily would not have acted or refrained from acting had it not been for the boss's words. Meaning, I would have been looking for a job if I knew I was canned. I wouldn't have waited to come back and talk with her if I had known I was going to be canned to begin with. She's also liable for the last thing if in some way I was harmed by the failure to keep the hope of employment. Of course, I got a lot of bills due now. It's going to take forever for me to get a new job and to get the first check going. I'll be backed up. And a nice easy one-liner from this book. Another resource one of them found. The Office. They just pulled one point from this book. It's called Cost Conscious. Pretty obvious. You could ride a short bus to school and figure this one out. But listen anyway. The bank is aware of how they spend their money. Okay? That would be advertising with the hopes of drawing in people and their money. I was counteracting that effort by my rudeness. That's when the bank puts a red flag on my head. I was cutting off their flow of money in there. So the book also states that the bank has the right to expect me to contribute to their goal, bringing in money. I wasn't doing that. That's all. And that's exactly the whole point of the book, and what she's done and the laws say is before you deal with somebody, when it's finally your call to counsel somebody, be sure you're discussing what they've done, not the personal side.